Well, last week we had 4 people, Joe,
Sorry, guys.
and now we just have 2.
Sorry for those in chat. Look, we know the show isn't as good without Justin, but we're going to effort. We're going to do our best. Justin is injured. He sent us.
Yes.
He fell. He said, I think, what did he say? Something like, he wish he had a video of it.
He said if there was a video of him falling, it would have gone viral.
It would have gone viral.
Yes.
Which I have something kind of germane to that, but I'm going to let
Mhm.
you. I know you had a story to tell about the vape, but
Hmm.
we'll put pictures of Justin's ankle. By the way, he went to his day job today, but
Yeah.
now he's going to patients for it. Does look gnarly.
Oh, no, it looks bad.
It looks really bad.
I think losing his foot is on the table. I mean, it's not the craziest thing that could happen. It looks really bad. And if something looks that bad, if it looks worse than when it happened, that's probably a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
There's something else going on in there.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I've had a sprained ankle like that before, and really all that you can do is time
Yeah.
and rest and elevation and whatever
That
else.
sounds
you're supposed
awesome.
to do. Yeah. Whatever else you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So before we came down, you said, hey, I actually have, and I can't remember if you said you had more information or new information, because I know not last week, but the week prior, you had bought a vape pen for THC, and I was proud of you, right?
Thank you.
That's my favorite drug, obviously.
Mhm.
And I know prior to that time, you guys never really had success hitting off of it.
Right.
And I go, what you do is draw it into your mouth like you're breathing, but then
You did give me a better technique
but
that was
then
helping.
breathe it in.
Yeah.
And then let's let it sit in your
Right.
lungs and then exhale. And you again blew out this giant Cheech and Chong cloud. And I was really excited because I knew you were going to be fucked up, but you said you have new information.
Well, I've been trying to mess with it, but not hitting it to that extreme. I don't want to cough and I don't want the burn. That wasn't pleasant. So now I'm doing it. And I like tonight, I kept trying and I was like, I don't think I'm doing it right. And then I got over here. I'm like, oh, I was doing it right.
Oh, you're high right now?
Yeah. So I was not prepared for that. So
I wish I knew that. Now, here's the thing. And we do not, if there's any young people out there, I don't encourage driving. You should never drive under the influence of any drugs or alcohol.
Agreed.
But you're fine if you drive high.
Oh, thank you.
It's no problem at all.
I was going to go home.
It's not really. Meaning driving high. All you're doing, all you are is more careful.
There you
That's
go.
all.
It's better,
it's
actually. Have a drink while you're driving too. You really lock yourself in. Really
That's cool. No, I'm excited that you're high. Now, if it's me, that makes me.
Yeah, well, I just can tell that whatever I did, it did something. So because I wasn't sure, is this even registering? I saw the light go on, so now that's a good notice. And like, I feel a little taste of it. So I was like, okay, but we're still figuring out how to do the right balance.
Yeah, and you might be there.
I think, am I sounding like I might be there?
Yeah, you might.
Because I said something to Mario, and then he's like, yeah, because I piggyback one of his stories, but my story really wasn't even anything close to his. So, and he's like, I don't know, it's not really relative. I'm like, yeah, okay.
He said that?
Well, no, he kind of joked, like, yeah, well, mine was completely different in a way. And I was like, oh, yeah, this wasn't really, mine actually had a happy ending.
I'm
Yours
just trying to, I just want to be in there somewhere.
No, he told a story about how he hit the deer, and I told a story about my like flip of a coin thing, but mine ended good. His ended bad. So it was kind of shitty story for me to tell when he's had a story that it happened bad for him.
Yeah.
I got a similar story, but nothing bad happened
and
to me.
You were the hero.
Exactly.
You used to tell us we're going to Vegas in like 2 weeks.
Can't wait.
We're going with several comedians. One is comedian Ryan Connor.
Yes.
And I remember you telling me, and you might have told us, but it stuck with me maybe 10 years ago, that Ryan Connor goes, I finally have a great sex story.
Yes.
And then he told it was basically about him making a woman come like 3 times.
He's just being great.
He was an amazing lover. And that's not, I
don't want to hear that. Stories. I want to hear how you finished in 12 seconds.
Yes.
You farted in the middle of it. You called her the wrong name. That's a great sex story. Okay?
Of course. The great sex story isn't you just being incredible.
Yeah. Who wants to hear that shit?
So you mentioned that Justin mentioned that he had he fell, and if somehow there was a video of that, it would have gone viral.
Yeah. By the way, I guess this is Justin and I are now being you, because I fell over my birthday at Magoobies.
Yeah, and hey, when I don't remember if I said this, but Jackson, one of my midshipmen, who he had like one carry for 16 yards.
That's good average.
It was their first loss of the season this past weekend, but he played great.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, that does suck. But he has a girlfriend who her name's Farah, and she plays on the volleyball team.
Right.
Now, she isn't the best player on the volleyball team. She's like the best player in the conference.
She's elite.
She's an incredible but she's much better at volleyball than he is at football.
Right.
He's pretty good at football. Okay. So me and Mario, we went to, and Stan, who cares? I mean, I don't know if the audience knows Stan. We went to one of
They know Stan.
Yeah, Stan.
Because remember you didn't respond to his cry for
yeah,
help.
And he wanted to kill himself.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
He didn't want to kill
alive.
himself. He's alive.
He came to McGill.
He also, I think he's got a girlfriend, by the way. That's a different thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's not what so we're at this volleyball game, and some girl's walking down the stairs and she bites it.
Oh no.
It's down the bleachers.
Oh.
And she eats it. Now, I already know from falling once a month. I already know.
Once a month.
You know what you say to that girl?
I know your joke is, don't worry, no one saw that.
You say nothing.
But to a girl, no, you say nothing.
You don't say a word. You let them limp off or whatever. You don't even say, are you okay? They want to hear nothing. If they're not okay, they're not going to get up. If they're okay, they're going to hobble off to somebody who actually can take care of them.
The last thing they want is some freaking 55-year-old man saying something.
So I said, right, exactly. What am I going to do? Are you okay? No, I'm not. Oh,
leave me the fuck alone.
Okay. Well, I have a phone. I guess I can call 911. All right. So speaking of falls, and I can't elaborate, but you saw this. I'm telling the audience right now that I have a video in my phone right now.
Yeah.
It's in my phone that I showed you.
You did show it to me.
That I could sell to TMZ for 5 figures.
Are we giving hints on who it is?
Here's the thing. Well, let me just give the scenario as best I can. It is somebody who's infamous.
Yes.
Right? Famous, but more infamous. And I have a video of that person doing something that would, without a doubt, go viral.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Can we say which version of TMZ it would be? Because there's TMZ, then there's
TMZ Sports.
Yes.
It would be TMZ Sports. Okay. Yes, of course. That doesn't give anything away.
It doesn't.
However, I've been told, my girlfriend sent it to me, and I've been told she'll break up with me if I send it out. Right.
Okay.
So,
well, what if you split the money with her?
No, I don't think that I don't think the amount of money that I would get, I guess I need to know what amount of money I would get.
There is a number.
Well, the TMZ would buy this for sure.
But there's a number where she would.
Of course there is.
And she doesn't want it to get out because it somehow will come back on something that she's.
Right. It would affect her life in a way that she wouldn't be interested in having that.
It is not OJ Jared. That would be a great video.
There is a, by the way, there's a number.
Yeah.
Because when I actually discussed.
Can we give the gender?
By the way, she wouldn't break up with me. That was a joke. But what I said to her was, I go, well, have you seen Indecent Proposal? She goes, no, I've never heard of it. I go, well, it's a movie with Woody Harrelson, Demi Moore, and Robert Redford, and Robert Redford offers them $1 million to sleep. She goes, well, 100% I'd do that. I go, no, I no.
What about 50,000?
I go, I mean, I would hope that if I went there and I go, hey, I have this video, this is what it's going to cost you. But the problem is that the only way to do that, because what am I going to do? I don't live in LA. I can't send it to them and then they have it. I'd have to say, here's what I have. And I have to show it to them, what I showed you. And then I'd say, if you wanted, it would cost $50,000. I don't think they'd buy it for $50,000.
Now, when you show it to them, do you show them like a blurry version, or where they?
I'm going to show them the version. I'm going to show them what I saw you.
But you don't want them to just use it. You have to.
No. If I showed it to them on my phone, they couldn't use it.
Gotcha.
If I said, hey, who's the guy the main guy at TMZ? What's that guy's name? Harvey Levin. Harvey Levin.
There you go.
Yeah. If I said to Harvey Levin, hey, I have this video. There it is. This is who that person is.
Is this the first time you've had a video that's worth anything?
I can't.
Like somebody gets a video of a plane crashing or a hurricane or a tornado or something.
Yeah.
Anyone had a video on their phone that had any value? I'm curious. Listeners, let us know.
I'm sure people have.
I got nothing.
But I don't ever remember a video that's worth more than the one I have right now.
Now, there is a shelf life on that person's fame.
That's why I have to get it right. I mean, the clock is ticking.
Oh, it's ticking big time.
And the good news is that this person in the video, they aren't immediately identifiable, but I also have those 2 other pictures of that person in that exact same outfit that we see them in when they're.
Are you allowed to? What's the harm in saying who it is?
I don't, because I don't.
But you're not going to show it.
No, I don't think I'm allowed to do that.
Okay.
I'll ask and then I'll say it next week.
All right.
If I'm allowed to.
If you can, I'll do a poll question of who it'll be, and people can guess.
Let me see if
you can do it in real time.
Let me see if I can. Now I know she's going to tell me no.
Well, let's wait till next week to pay this off, even if she says yes.
Yeah,
a pull through, a tease, if you will. What have you?
Are you listening? Okay, or she watches, I think.
Yeah, all the cool kids do that.
Yeah, so
it's not OJ. It's a bad guess, Jared. This person is very much the opposite of OJ in almost every way.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It is the exact opposite. Yes, in every way.
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
White.
Yes.
Female.
And alive.
Yes. And didn't murder anybody.
Yes, right.
Yes. It is the exact opposite. Yeah, I don't think they can. I don't think anybody can guess it.
There's not enough clues to
But and by the way, there are going to be some people that are going to be like, I have no idea who that is because they don't know who the other person is.
But it's not on everyone's radar.
But almost
everyone knows who
every man knows who.
Almost everyone knows who the other.
I think so. I think everyone knows.
Yeah, every listener we have.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna, since I'm on the subject of my girlfriend, I'm gonna tell another story. I was in North Carolina this past weekend, and it was Halloween, which is her favorite holiday.
Okay.
So
did you do a couple's costume?
We went to, well, there's nothing to, you know what I mean? There's nothing for us to go to.
Okay.
But we did go to a haunted house.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be something you could go to.
I know, but you go dressed up? Nobody was really dressed up. You know, have you been to one of those things?
I went once with you.
It's so fun. Yeah. I absolutely love
Tawanda, you, Katie, Dave.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I absolutely love going to those.
Erica there?
They're so fun, probably. But we go to this thing, and they do this thing where a guy comes out and he has a chainsaw and he chases you around.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I remember one time I was at the end of one of these. The guy started chasing me with the chainsaw. I might even have mentioned on here, I run out of respect, but I'm not a dead sprint. It's not, I know it's not real,
right?
But I'm also respecting the process.
Go along with a bit. Yeah.
I am running.
Yes.
But the guy's like, run faster. I go, well, no, I'm not going to run faster. Right. That's the time that I was there last time. Well,
you also could fall.
Well, apparently Ashley's terrified of this guy with the chainsaw.
Right.
Okay. And for whatever reason, everything else she can suspend, reality. I mean, she knows it's not real. You only give it so much. Like, you're not really going to get murdered, but it is fun.
You know that no one really dies on our murder mission.
Right. But if somebody jumps out at you, you are scared, but also fun or whatever. Yeah. But
you watch a movie, you get scared. And that's not even in your house.
But this
on TV.
She's genuinely scared of. Okay. Yeah. So
and you will want to laugh at her.
Well, you can't help but laugh, right? You can't help but laugh. It's so incredibly funny. So we go to this thing, and as soon as the guy with the chainsaw sees that she's terrified, they zero in.
So they're empowered. They don't back off. They blood in the water.
Right. So we're on this hayride. There's 5 attractions. We're on this hayride. Yeah. The guy with the chainsaw comes up. She's yanking me into the people behind me. And she's got her head buried, and the guy is putting the chainsaw on the seat. She doesn't even know what's happening because she refuses even to look at him. We get through it. Okay, so that's over with. And I'm like, okay, and I'm laughing. It's funny or whatever. Well, now we're waiting in line. Okay. And there's just a guy walking through the line with a chainsaw. Okay.
No mask or anything?
No, he's a monster or whatever the hell he is, but he has the chainsaw. And of course, she's terrified. And so she's making it obvious. So now this guy we're in the line for 30 minutes. He won't stop trying to chainsaw her. And so
you got to say something.
It's funny you say that. So now all of a sudden he comes up, she runs back in the line. She's back like,
so now you're waiting longer.
No, I'm not going back there.
Sure.
Because it's not, he's not it's not really the guy from Texas Chainsaw. Yes. He's not a real guy.
Right.
But then I'm like, Am I a man? Am I supposed to go and what am I supposed to do? So eventually she works her way back up to where she's with another family, right? She's back, she's back 50 feet away. And I'm like, well, I want to be,
she drove home.
I want to be a good boyfriend. I want to do the right
thing. It sounds like you didn't do it. You haven't.
Well, it's funny you say that because she works her way back up and I go, do you want me to say something do you want me to say, hey, you need to stop chainsawing?
Right.
Like, yeah. She goes, I don't want you to do that. I go, well, what the hell? Right.
You're in a bad spot here.
I am in a bad spot.
Well, that guy should move on though.
Well, no, that's his matter of fact. there was a lady who was in line. 2 stories. There was a lady who was in line in front of there whose son worked there. And I said, oh, do they get paid for this? Because I remember going to one, they said they're volunteers. I go, what? Anyway.
So that's just fun.
They get paid for a bunch of different things, but one of the things they get paid for is how much they scare people. You get paid by scare. That's what I said. How do you
monitors?
How do you measure that?
Yeah.
So I don't even know if that's true or not. But
what if someone has a heart attack and dies? You get $1 million.
That's right. You employee of the month. So
show title.
I'm in line, and I mean, we're going through one of these things, and I go, oh my God, there's one, because they hide around the corners to jump out at you, right? No, it was the lady. It wasn't. I thought it was a monster. It was just the lady whose son works there.
Just some woman.
Yes. Yeah. Just someone. She was
just Karen.
She was wearing a sweatshirt.
You're screaming. She has her.
Well, she was one of these people that had their head half shaved. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. She is terrifying.
Yeah. And I saw it and I go, oh my gosh, watch out.
I'm more scared of her than the chainsaw.
But I was worried that she was going to see me pointing at her and be like, I wonder if she knows. But then I was like, oh, hey, what's up? Act like I just was saying hi to her. But I definitely just thought a lady that we met in line was a monster. So I felt a little bit bad about that. But also, luckily, there were 2 girls in line in front of us. Actually, they ended up behind us because we were running away from the chainsaw person.
Yeah.
And first of all, this is how scary the chainsaw person was. The people in line, those 2 girls, they got their picture taken with them. So while Ashley's running out of
this fun for you?
I love it.
Okay.
Now, you mean this experience about her being scared? No, there's a little bit of stress.
Because to me, I felt like I did that once, and that's enough.
Oh no! I love love going to the haunted house.
Right.
I love them. They're super fun, and I'm super high. And she has like 10. We bought this candy cane full of Fireball shots. And she's drunk. And
love that.
We're having a blast.
Are you doing any Fireball?
So now I'm just high, right?
Sure.
So that was fun. But then the girls actually go, hey, can you move along? They defended her. The 2 girls did. And then I actually felt kind of, I didn't feel bad at all. I felt like, good. I don't have
I
to
sense no guilt from you.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm really defending her honor. This is what we signed up for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're here to be scared. And then
I think you could have just said, all right, you won, move on.
And I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? That's what we're there for. We're there to be scared. And I know that. Listen,
can you tip them?
You think I had cash?
What's your Venmo chainsaw?
Yeah, right. I have been on those
Jared
before.
Says you're too high to feel guilt.
And he's right about that. And I've been on those where they smell blood. That's how they behave, because also everybody else enjoys people getting scared like that. Now, if you're a little kid, you aren't even allowed there.
Who would be the best at that of our group? Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, I think Tommy, you think Eric would be bad because he's too likable.
Yes, right.
So who's he going to scare? Now, his brother...
Oh,
might be the best of all time, because maybe there's a little truth in there.
Oh yeah, he's very believable.
Maybe
he doesn't have to dress up.
Maybe he might.
He doesn't have to put on
carve you up. And
he might
bury you under his house. They might actually happen. But yeah, I think it's Tommy number 1, and I don't even think. I think it's a precipitous drop to 2, and I don't even know who it is.
Maybe Justin.
Yeah, maybe.
Show him that leg of his. Yeah. Speaking of Tommy, this is a story that we know how Tommy, if you spoil a movie or a TV show,
that's right.
He's irate.
He will murder you.
And if he cared about sports like he cares about movies, and he was in my position the other night, I bet everything I have that he would have punched this guy.
Oh, he would have murdered this guy.
It's Game 7 of the World Series. What an all-time great series.
Yeah.
And an all-time great Game 7.
Yeah, maybe one of the great. Maybe there's an argument that's the best series of all time.
It totally is.
Yeah.
And about 10 minutes before what happened, this couple comes in. She doesn't give 2 shits. The guy is into the game. And he starts talking to his other people. He seems to be a very social person. And I could tell that he's rooting for the Dodgers. And he's rooting for the over. He has a bet. And at one point, it was he needed to get over 8. It was 4-3.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, the Dodgers need a run, and then I'll be tied. I go, no. If the Dodgers get a run, you'll win. Because I don't understand. Well, you can't end it at 4-4. So if they tied at 4,
you can end it 10-10.
Right.
But you can't end it.
Right. Well, you can't end it 10-10.
I mean, I'm sorry. You can end it 20-20, 21-20.
Exactly.
You can't end it 4-4.
If you got a 4-4, the over will hit. Okay.
Yes, no matter what.
And he couldn't understand that for a second. Then he figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're not that bright. So then he wants to tell us that he was at the 18-inning game, but he had to leave early. He was in his buddy, got him in a skybox with Magic Johnson. I'm not really believing this story, but whatever.
Okay,
and I don't know why he needs to tell me.
Now he's in Maryland, and he's at the West End.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So
2 days ago, he was in a skybox with Irvin Johnson. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I know he's gambling, and it's 4-3. It's the top of the ninth. The Dodgers are down. There's one out, and he sees on his phone.
Oh,
he goes, yes, and he's looking up. Now nothing's happening on the TV because there's a 45-second delay. But I know, and I'm like, then he goes, then another pitch. It hasn't happened yet. We're that far. I'm like, now I know he hit a home run.
Yeah,
which is I don't know.
Yeah,
one of the top 10 most dramatic home runs in the history of the fucking sport. Okay.
Yes,
and of course, home run.
And a guy told you before it happened, so you could watch for it.
I go, dude, you got to stop that, man. And he's like, I'm sorry, you're right. I just got excited. I get you got excited. That's an exciting thing to see, but just put your phone down.
Right.
Then we get to the bottom of the ninth. They get it to bases loaded, and now they're having a little. The Blue Jays got it bases loaded, one out. It's tie game. And they're having a little pitchers meeting. And he's like, oh, it's still plus $200. I'm like, so I don't know if something's happened that's making that bet. I go, dude, stop looking at your phone. I don't, plus 200. I don't, because in my mind, do they get it out? Because I don't know how far.
Can you move away from this guy?
I guess I could have, but I thought I made it real clear.
Yeah, he would say, is he drunk?
No.
He's just a dick.
Yes.
Okay.
So then they have that play at the plate.
Yes.
The catch and the replays. And some people are yelling, he's out, he's safe, he's safe, safe.
He already knows.
He goes, no, he's out. It's the 10th inning. I go, there was one out. Now there's 2 outs. So that doesn't mean the inning's over. That made it to 2 outs. This is how mad I'm getting.
Yeah.
I tasked you several times, put your fucking phone down. And then they hit a long fly ball. It's a dramatic catch.
Yes.
Again,
you already know he's
exactly
going to drift back and catch it. Yeah.
And I'm like, and then he leaves. And then I'm like, well, now you don't even see the end?
Is this guy, do you know where he lives? Is he from Annapolis?
I think he seemed to know some people there, so yes.
Good. I hope you see him again.
I hope I see him again, because I'm like, if that's Tommy, he's getting a punch to the face, 100%.
Punch to the face would be a walk in the park if Tommy's there.
No, seriously, and he'd be right.
Yeah, no, 100%. And here's the thing, that a lot of people in the chat are going to know what I'm talking about. That play at the plate, whatever they call that on the field, is staying.
Yes.
I don't know how you overturn either way.
No, it was
so. I mean, just milliseconds to be like, okay, well, maybe. Also, when you're looking at it from above, you don't know if a foot's elevated. You know what I mean?
No, it was so close, and now you have a bases loaded, 2 outs. And the Blue Jays could win it right there. You can't get much more dramatic.
Yeah.
And this fucker.
And you already know.
And this guy tells me they're already in the 10th inning.
You're just watching.
Yes.
Oh, Bruce Willis is dead.
Yeah.
You'll find that out in about 5
Yeah.
Don't you worry. In about 5 minutes. God, that makes me think of a show that I've been watching. I know we need to take a break.
No, we can take it in the middle. Let's mix up the fucking times tonight. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Okay. So, is anybody watching the Hulu show Chad Powers?
I am not, and I don't plan on it, so feel free to
I am not going to spoil anything. I won't spoil it. However, what I will tell you is that as soon as I heard they were making a movie out of this, I'm like, how are they making a movie out of this? Now, let me tell you what got us
a TV
here.
show?
Yes. Our TV show out of this. Let me tell you what got us here.
They're making a trilogy movie.
Yes. It's going to be bigger than Lord of the Rings. So, Eli Manning puts on a fake nose and a fake haircut.
This
and
like
a
5
bandana,
years ago, for ESPN.
5 years ago, walks on to, there's a Penn State open tryout. James Franklin, is that his name?
Yeah.
He's the head coach of Penn State. He's in on it. No one else is in on it.
Good bit.
No one else is in on it. Okay. And then they have him run the 40s, the slowest guy there, whatever.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, next thing you know, they have him patched, and of course,
he's throwing
he's incredible.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Even at his age, he's still
everybody
the best throw of the football in the field by far.
Right. And the coaches are like, what the hell? And everybody's impressed and everybody's going, oh my God, can you believe this guy? Blah, blah, blah. And then at the end, they reveal it's Eli Manning and everybody goes crazy.
Yeah.
They actually did another
with
one
Baker Mayfield.
with Baker Mayfield, which I think is better.
Yeah,
Did you see that one?
I thought that was good.
I thought that one was so funny.
Yes.
But anyway, so I guess what's his name? What's the hot guy in Twister? He's Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell sees this and is like, you know what? We're going to make this a TV show.
Okay.
And I think it's hard to watch. Okay. I think
but you've watched every episode.
I've watched, we've discussed this before. I have a propensity to hate watch a show.
Yeah.
I'm currently hate watching a show called The Chair Company, which we tried to talk about last
Steph
week.
said Glenn Plow.
No, this guy's, but The Chair Company is by the funniest guy in the world. But again, sometimes it's just so cringy.
But you'll see everything through when you start watching.
Most of the time I will. No, not a series. I'll give up on a series.
A movie?
But like, yes, I'll break up with The Walking Dead. I'll break up with Dexter. I'll break up with these shows for sure. But if I'm watching a singular season, it's very difficult for me to say, although I did that with Alien Earth, but it's very difficult for me to be like, I'm not interested at all. So I'm watching this thing and I watch the second to last episode and I go, oh, I see what they're building up to. I see what they're building up to. This, and I can tell you this much, they're playing in this big game, which will decide maybe the Heisman Trophy and also the national championship. That's what's going to happen. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm actually kind of invested.
Now you're into it.
I'm kind of enjoying it. And I'm like, okay. So I go down on Sunday and I go to click on it and I go, the new episode isn't out. I go, I guess it comes out on Mondays or something. And Monday comes around. It's weird. It's not there. So today I look for it. So I'm like, what's going on? I feel like I watched this more than 7 days ago. This show is over.
Is it a cliffhanger?
I don't even know what. It's not even.
It's not a mid-season finale?
It'd be the equivalent of you watching Shawshank Redemption, and as soon as the guy rips the girl off the wall, the movie ends. Yes. I'm like, what are you doing to me right now? Are you kidding me? I'm completely invested in this now. Well, do you know when the next season comes out?
No.
Neither do they. Okay. So I then
are they going to go to the championship? He's going to win the Heisman.
I then go online to be like, okay, well, is it a two-parter? Is it coming out next?
I love that you're this invested.
Is it coming? Well, of course, at this point, I need to know what fucking happens. And here's the thing. They said they're considering. Yeah. Nothing's been written. They haven't even act one. They have an idea for what might be a good second season. But I started thinking about it's like, what could the next season be? They're going to play this game and then what? He's going to play the rest of, then he's going to go to the NFL in this disguise. Like no one was going to buy this, right? So at some point the jig is up.
Yeah.
The idea is that he is living this double life. Obviously everybody knows that he's made up to look like somebody different. That's not sustainable. Now you have,
but you're going to watch it to the end next year. You're going to, whenever it comes out again, 2
that's
years.
The thing they have
still alive.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you think Glenn Powell is somebody who's coveted and pursued?
Yeah, his career's on the rise.
Right. So do you think that it's going to be easy to get him for this fucking 8-week shoot or whatever? By the way, it's not written, so they have to write it, which it isn't done. They then have to make sure that it's, call it, punch it up or whatever. Now they have the script. Now they have to cast everybody, right?
Well, do you remember the show called The Event?
It
started Blair Underwood.
I know Blair Underwood.
It was, I think he might have been the president. It was basically, the premise was that aliens had landed here and that we had kept them in this contained unit in Alaska somewhere or something. And very few people know. But there are people, the thing about these aliens, they don't age. But they're not like vampires. They can go out whatever, but they don't.
Sounds familiar.
And there was one of the guys that was like the head of like his Secret Service agent. It turns out he's one of those guys.
Okay.
Then it turns out his wife is one of those aliens. So and then the show got canceled. It had a whole season, and it just right when it got to the point where like everything was gonna pop off, and it just fucking canceled it.
Well, it getting canceled is different.
Well, I was mad. I'm not saying it was good, but I had watched it.
You're upset because you liked it, but the world didn't.
No.
I believe in this case, the world does.
Okay.
I think they do like it. you know, because the aforementioned Tommy Sambazo,
Yeah.
his girlfriend, the great Lou,
yes,
she loves the show. Because her and
Okay.
I were talking, because I was talking about I hate the show that I'm watching. She's like, no, I love it. So I start like, all right,
All right.
you know, and I'm watching, I'm investing in it. And now I'm telling you, it's probably 2027 because
Come
it's
on.
November. Rob, it's November. So
They might have already shot it. Who knows?
No. I'm telling you,
Okay.
I literally chat GPT'd it. I'm like,
All right.
what's happening here? So they haven't. How long is it going to take them to, again, write it, which it hasn't been written?
I don't think it's that hard to write that show.
You're probably right.
I think they can do it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. And speaking of people close to Tommy, let's talk about Tommy's mom. Be right back. So we wrapped up our Halloween murder mystery season with a sold-out show at the DC Improv this past Wednesday. And due to the Ravens game playing at the exact same time on Thursday, not quite sold out, but a good turnout.
I got to give some props to some guys there, and they're good boyfriends, because there were a lot of guys there in Ravens hats, and sweatshirts, and so forth.
One of the guys that was one of the Neil, I believe his name, was one of the big stars of the show.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, these guys, they're really, and I said, you're a good boyfriend, because you know, now a lot of them have their phones out, you know, which, you know, I kept going back to the bar.
Sure, I get it. I totally get that.
But yeah, to basically not watch it was only 16 games or 17 games.
I get it. And it was good to shout out to, again, another Ashley enters the story. This Ashley and Jill, her sister, and these women that I met after the Office Trivia Show at Magooby's in September, and then we hung out and I told them about the murder mystery, and now Ashley has since started listening to the podcast. So when she met Mario, she was like, "Oh, I love your mom," and Mario was like, "What? How do you know?" And I'm like, I said, "Now you get it. When you're on this podcast, people listen. You talk about your life."
That group of girls that were in the
Yes.
Okay, cool,
right.
Cool.
So, by the way, not that pat myself on the back, but that was pretty good promoting in that show I did, because I got them to listen to the podcast and cover the murder.
Yeah, are they patrons? Ashley, if you're not
get
a patron,
yes.
Third Ashley. If you're not a patron, get on it.
But we'll work backwards and we'll start at Magooby's. So this murder mystery, I just posted a clip. You can kind of get a vibe of what we're talking about. You know, there's moments where you're reenacting a famous movie line, and then we kind of give you direction how to do it in a silly way. And the star of fucking Magooby's was Terry, Tommy's mom.
Dude, I'm telling you,
was destroying.
She was crushing. We had our third and fourth act in that were monsters.
Oh, monsters. Yes.
Yeah. And a lot of it had to do with Tommy's mom kind of getting.
Really. She was
going.
the MVP.
Now, I think one of the things, there was a little bit of a lull in Act 2, and I think I know why. So
we didn't have Terry.
We didn't have Terry. No, I think we didn't. No.
Yeah.
But the reason for that was Tommy does a Stephen Hawking impersonation.
Yes.
Okay. And what he does is he puts the microphone up to a certain, he's like, you need to, or I can't even do it. What he does. And he does the robot voice, and it usually gets a big pop.
Yeah.
However, this show, it didn't. And the reason that it didn't, because if you look to the left of the stage, there is a quadriplegic.
Yep.
Dressed as Batman.
So he stands out.
Watching this happen.
Yeah.
Now, they don't know that he's okay with it. They don't know that.
No.
By the way, neither do I, because he's not laughing. Okay. Which was weird, because afterwards he wanted his picture taken with all of us. He put out a video on social media.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Essentially saying he wants to be part of it. Now, I'm sure he's a very nice guy. I don't really know how to incorporate him. He's really going to be typecast, right? So I wouldn't even know how to give him an audience role, because I don't know how he's going to get on the stage.
No, his roles are limited.
Yes. So yes, when you're out, he's going to use you.
Okay. Wait, this woman's in love with you? All right.
but, yeah. Wow, she's got a real kink. All right. No, but the point is that I think that the audience didn't know if it was okay to laugh at that.
I didn't even register that, because I didn't even see that guy until afterwards.
Yeah, I saw him, because as soon as it was going on, I was backstage.
He's a very nice guy. Rob Florio.
He's a very nice guy. And I was like, are people going to be are we going to get canceled? Is this going to be a problem? But then he was completely
no.
on board.
If we were going to get canceled, it would have happened.
It would have happened a
yeah.
long time ago. And that was a really, really good show. But let's go back 24 hours before.
Yeah, that was an all-timer.
We've had, again, we've been doing this now for almost a decade, right?
It has been a decade.
It's been a decade
Yeah.
we've been doing
This
it.
is actually our 11th year, 2015.
Yeah, and I mean, we have 20 plus shows that we've done, and we've had some giant moments, and you know, we can go back and if you go back through the Rob and Joe show and this DLP agenda, you'll be able to hear us chronicle them. But our show at the DC Improv this Wednesday, it was as good a show as we've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about, you know, if you want to use a sports analogy, it was like everybody fucking chipped in. Like the defense pitched a shutout, they had interceptions. There's a punt block, kick return for touchdown.
The quarterback threw for 7 touchdowns.
Exactly.
Somebody ran for 200 yards.
Exactly. It was just everybody. And from the jump, I mean, I got a laugh off just a little aside that somebody 35 seconds in.
Yeah.
And then we never looked back. And there's a clip that I posted when the guy's doing the "It's Alive" from Frankenstein while having an orgasm. Mike, I believe was his name, or Michael. But Laverne was she was the Terry of that show.
She was really
the 67-year-old sassy black woman who, you know, the thing is, like, the audience, they want to root for you. And when you're doing well, they'll carry you off on the field. Like, they couldn't get enough of her.
There was
just like with Terry the next night.
There was some moments where what we do is, and I think we talked about this the last episode, they're reading lines from horror movies. And there's a lot of different things we ask them to do, accents. We ask them to say it, you know, in an urban accent, Valley Girl, right? But there's another part where we kind of ask them to Mad Lib something.
Yes.
And that way you take whatever the line is and you add a different body part, or you add a different,
like,
you know,
with the Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
You know.
And I can't remember what the line was, but the same guy was asked to.
This is a different guy. This was not the guy, the orgasm guy.
It was a different guy.
It was the very soft spoken, older black guy.
No,
older.
I know what you're referring to.
Okay.
You're going to refer to the that he replaced it with that. No, I'm talking about the same guy, Mike, who went and proposed.
Oh yeah.
And he had to incorporate a sex act.
Yes. Yeah.
And he
to
said
Laverne,
to Laverne, who's in the video.
Who's 40 years older than him, probably.
If you take a look at the video, you'll see Laverne in there.
I'll get a video with Laverne.
And he said, and I wouldn't even think that he would know what this is.
No. Yeah.
Okay. You had to incorporate your favorite sexual position. And I don't remember what the line was.
The line was, "Here's Johnny." But instead of saying Johnny,
right.
say
your favorite
that you want to do with Laverne.
Right. Your favorite sexual, but I think you just said your favorite sexual position. I'm thinking, well,
how many? It was to Laverne, though.
Right. To Laverne. And I'm like, well, how many is he going to know? Missionary, doggy style, reverse cowgirl, her on top. You know, like I don't. And he says, rusty trombone.
Yeah.
He said, "Here's a rusty trombone" to Laverne. Now, the pop is so huge.
Oh yeah.
And Justin says, "Hey, don't go to Urban Dictionary,"
which I'm on right now. Do you want the definition?
Sure. Give us the definition of a rusty trombone.
First of all, I don't like this. I'm already out when it comes to sex. A complicated sexual maneuver where the woman is on her knees while the male is standing up. The woman is behind the man, licking his butthole or reaching her arms under his legs and consecutively jerking him off.
Right. Playing the trombone.
Exactly. Yes.
And it's rusty because it probably doesn't taste that good. That's my guess. Right?
There you go. That tracks. That tracks. Yeah. Yes.
And that is what he said to Laverne. Now, I can tell you this about that show at the DC Improv.
It was a good show to get videoed, by the way.
25% of that audience is coming to Christmas.
Oh, 100%.
25%.
They on the way out, they were all saying they're coming. Now, people's schedules or whatever, but yes, they all will come back to a show again.
Yes.
Whether they can for Christmas or not or whatever, they'll get mad returns. It was an all-timer, and it was, it's a brand new show, and so you crushed it at Winchester, but this is the first time me being able to see it. Just fucking crush.
Yeah, and we had made these little tweaks, and it really, we learned something. It's tough for us to learn anything now because we've done so many of them. But what we did with this one was we just kept throwing up different audience members, and
we figured out how to do it.
You eventually get them up there until it works, and eventually it will work.
and it couldn't have worked
yeah,
better. Yeah, it
and
was
that's
like
what ended up happening.
so. Thank you to Sean and our Ashley here, Murder Mystery, Justin, of course, Eric, Tommy, Robbie on sound, everybody, team effort, Joe, myself, DC Improv, always, it's a great venue. So the crowd it was fucking 10 out of 10. So it was good. It was good for the psyche.
So this story is a little crazy. Okay. And I just remembered it, and I'm glad that I did right before we went on air.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think my boss listens to this show.
Okay.
But I want to start by saying I love her.
Okay.
She's awesome. Okay.
All right.
She's great.
Important preface.
She's doing something that I find to be a little strange. And I'm going to ask you some questions and you're going to answer them. And then I'll reveal the answers to them. Okay. So she's recently divorced. Okay. And she just got re-engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long has she been dating this guy?
6 months.
1 month.
Wow.
Okay. She's been dating this guy for 1 month.
Wow.
Okay. Now, the last time I talked to her, she was telling me a little bit about her story, and she said that she just started dating this guy, but she's going to marry this guy.
Now, can you give us an age range of these people?
I think I'm imagining she's right around 40 is my guess. Maybe she's in her early 40s, but probably I'm guessing 40, something around.
And this is a brand new guy. They didn't go back to high school. It's not like they had years of friendship.
They go to the same church.
Okay, so she did know him before.
So, and now what I said to her is like, look, I'm rude. I want you to find love. I'm fine with it. But 100% things are going to be revealed about this guy you don't know. There's no way for that not to happen. You know what I mean? There's things that we reveal to one another that we don't know. We've known each other for 25 years.
And it's easy to be a great guy for a month.
Of course it is. Yes. You don't even know the real him yet.
No.
But she says that she has people that she does know that are vouching for this guy.
Okay.
So she believes, by the way, I want this guy to be amazing. Have you met him? Have I met him?
Yeah.
She barely met him. How the hell am I going to meet him, right? No, my boss lives in Indiana.
Okay.
So I've never run into her. I've never met her. Okay. But she says to me, she goes, hey, is it in January? Is it cold in Maryland? I go, yeah.
Well, shouldn't she know that?
I go, yeah, it's cold in Maryland. She goes, oh, because, and this is how she told me, because she just told me she just met this guy and she's dating him. And then she says, because I'm getting married. By the way, when is she getting married?
In January.
Friday. She's getting married Friday.
This Friday.
That's correct. Now they don't. They're just going to go get the license.
Gotcha.
And they're going to be married. But then she has a roommate, and as soon as the roommate moves out, he moves in.
This is the plot of our marriage murder mystery.
I don't know. Right? It doesn't. What I want. By the way,
plots.
I love her, and I want this to work out, and I'm sure that it will. But it's obviously on paper, it's not great.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't understand the Maryland part.
Well, we'll get there.
Okay.
So she goes, because we're going to go on our honeymoon in January. Okay. Okay. She says, I go, well, where are you thinking about going on your honeymoon? Where's she going to go on her honeymoon?
Maryland.
Annapolis.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I said to her, I go, let me tell you something. You guys want a honeymoon in Annapolis, Maryland? I will give you my house.
Okay.
And I will go stay somewhere else. I'll stay with my girlfriend. I'll stay whatever. She says, okay.
So you got to tell Mario that.
So I haven't told him yet.
Tell her it comes with a maid and a cook.
I have 2 months to let him know, hey, I need this time. I need this. But she is going to be staying at my house.
Okay.
For her honeymoon.
Where is she going to sleep?
In my bed.
Why would you offer this?
I don't know. Why would you accept it?
Was that why you offered?
I guess.
Okay. Well, first of all, why are they going? Does she always want to go to Annapolis?
She wants to go to DC and also Baltimore.
Okay, but why?
It seems to be the perfect.
Why January?
The perfect time, because I guess that's when they have their time off. Dude, I don't. Here's the. I don't.
Nobody goes out in January.
I don't want her to hear this and feel like she's not welcome. I love that I'm get to do this.
Brittany says, are you going to tell them not to eat the Klondikes in the freezer?
The Klondike. Okay, there's only when that motherfucker's still in there. Okay, God.
Can we throw a party for them?
I have a fucking confession.
Oh no.
So, last week, I bought a pack of Klondikes.
Okay. We believe you.
Hold on. There's a drawer and I took him and I put him in the back of the drawer and I closed it.
You're hiding them.
So Mario wouldn't. Not because I don't want him to eat them, because I'm embarrassed. Right?
Yeah,
they're gone.
You ate them.
I ate them. I ate every single one of those. They're all gone. I ate everyone. I hid them. Hey, today I ate the last one. You know what I did? I took the thing.
Yeah.
I put it in the trash can. I closed up the trash. It's in the trash right now. Meaning I closed up so that he couldn't find them.
Okay.
And I put it.
I just can't get over here in Indiana in the Midwest where it's cold. Like, we got to get out of this cold. Let's go to Maryland. It's 8 degrees warmer. It's not 20. It's 28.
She wants to go to.
I understand wanting to go to these places. It's
no.
It's not the time of year.
Listen, dude. I know I would not want a vacation. Like, I don't want to go to a museum on real time, right? Here's the other thing I didn't even think about.
Okay, well, there's another issue I have. But go ahead.
You know, I didn't think about. What do you do on your honeymoon?
That's my point. You fuck
nonstop,
and in theory, in a nice hotel.
No, in my room,
right? But that's why what's part of the excitement of traveling is you get a nice hotel. Honeymoon, I'm thinking the nicest hotel I can get.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you're not spending money on like a flight or something. You're not going anywhere expensive.
I hope they're not into any crazy shit.
It sounds like, I don't know why she would say yes. I would think that she on her honeymoon would want to be in a freaking nice hotel.
Hey, my house is nice.
It's still your house. I mean, I know I get that hotel. It's someone different in there every night, but still.
By the way, without a doubt, I would have sex with my girlfriend in your bed. Wouldn't blink.
Okay.
I would.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
You wouldn't want it.
No.
But
no.
I would do it.
Yeah.
So I guess she doesn't care either.
Well, they're going to have sex. It's the honeymoon. God. And it's going to be cold. So they're going to be inside the whole time. How many days are they going to be here?
It's 2 weeks. No, I'm just kidding. No. I haven't even gotten that far. Like I said, I haven't even told Mario yet.
Are they, Jared? So are they going to do the rusty trombone in your room? Is that a honeymoon?
It's
more of an anniversary move.
She doesn't look like a rusty trombone person to me.
Who does? Name someone that does, because I don't know.
I can't say their names out loud, but I know some.
They're in chat. All right.
Yeah.
No. Which one of the SheLPs would rusty?
Oh, please, that's Steph, right? Yeah, Steph. She's the one who'd do that.
Ariel's never doing that.
No, come on,
no fucking
absolutely
chance.
not. But anyway, so yeah, my boss, she'll be here, and I guess I can't. No, maybe I could be like, hey, there's 1 day overlap, and maybe we'll have her on the show.
Okay, I want to know. If I'm the man, the husband, I feel a little emasculated.
No, if I'm the man, I'm like, we're not doing that.
Right. He's going to say no. That's what I think.
No. Listen, I offered it, and I know exactly where I was. I was driving back from dropping something off. I'm on my the road to get here, Forest Drive, and I offered it. Then on my Teams chat, maybe 5 hours later, she says, "We're in. We're doing it. We're coming. We're coming." And I'm like, "You are?" And she's like, "Yeah." So she will.
All right.
Much like
Tony, I feel a song coming on. All right. Have at it, my friend. Have at it. I mean, there's okay. If they do it, they're 100% having sex.
Of course.
And it sounds like they're 90% to do it.
Yeah. No. Actually, if I sound by the sound of it, they're 100%. They're doing it. Now I know what you're saying. Anything could happen between now and then. But it does, like, they could break up. I mean, let's be honest,
they could break up.
They could. They've only known each other for a month. They could easily break up.
What's the funniest thing that could happen?
The funniest thing that could happen is they come, they won't leave.
They're squatters.
Yeah.
What if he thinks he gets in his head that she's in love with you, and they get in a fight and they break up?
Yeah, I don't. That's a very strange.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
What do we do? Do we do the podcast when they're upstairs?
I gotta see if my girlfriend's listening, because she doesn't even know about this. Right. Oh, hold on. Oh, she says I am now. So she's just hearing about this for the first time too. The story that I'm telling right now.
So what are the dates? Are they going to be here? We don't do the podcast. We're going to be down here while they're upstairs.
I didn't even think about that. Right? We have to cancel the podcast.
We're not canceling the podcast.
You have to come here.
Yeah.
No, because I need to have a place to stay. I'll probably go to my girlfriend's. I have to go somewhere.
We're doing the podcast.
Okay, so I'm going to let them know. Look, I know it's your honeymoon, but on Tuesdays I'm going to be here.
It sounds like someone would have an adjust. People are going to his house.
Yeah.
Now he's falling. You're inviting people over. What the fuck is happening?
I never thought she would say yes.
Well, why would you even offer?
it seemed like a nice thing to do.
No one's ever said, "Hey, on your honeymoon, do you want to come somewhere cold
No
and
one's
stay
ever
in my
said
house?"
yes to that.
But no one's ever thought to ask. You're turning into Mudge. That's what Steph says.
No, I'm not turning into Mudge. No. I'm not going to be there talking about, quilting or whatever the hell Mudge does. I'm not doing that.
Are you going to go out to dinner with him one night?
No. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to go to my girlfriend's house.
Well, I want to go out with him.
You can. You guys need to come and do the podcast.
I'll do it. He'll be on the show.
I am going to say, look, Tuesday nights I have to be in there. Yeah. And maybe Tuesday night, after Tuesday night, I'll just drive to North Carolina, but we'll do Tuesday night.
Okay.
And we'll do it, and we'll do the podcast, and we'll have them down. We'll have them on the show.
Okay. Now,
the audience is going to want to. I mean, Mario was a great guest when they met him. Mario's mom was a great guest, but these two?
Oh.
These two?
We don't know. Is there some little politicking with you here because it's your boss? I'm getting good favor? Or?
I don't.
This is a nice gesture.
I don't feel like I need to politic.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe I was just doing a kindness. I don't.
Are you going to leave out a little gift bag for them? You should.
I think I've done enough.
Well, just might as well go the whole way.
I think I've done enough. I think I've done.
Do you want to have a little thumb drive with all your favorite songs, including the White Trash Apology on there?
Robbie, no, if Tony does a song about this, I'll have that.
We'll play that. We'll play the Larry Poon's Christian dance party.
No, because they're Christians. That's what they meant.
Good.
Church.
So is Larry Poon.
If they hear that,
he's doing if he's celebrating Christianity with music.
Actually, that might be a way to get this not to happen.
You can put a fucking Hail Satan.
I'll just say, oh no, I have a friend who has a Christian dance party show. Here's some of his songs.
Okay. All right. Let's say that you leave and there's 6 Klondike bars. You come back, they're gone. Are you upset?
No, I'm not upset.
But we're talking about it.
No. I'm gonna say, by the way, all the food. Oh man.
What if they eat all your gummies?
So can I tell you another thing? God, she doesn't seem like the type. So Mario, when I came home on Sunday, Mario had 2 friends over, a couple over, and this friend is the head chef at Boatyard.
Okay.
The guy, you met him.
Yeah.
And these guys make this elaborate spread.
Yeah.
Right. And the food is excellent. And, ate like a king or whatever. And Mario's like, hey, eat that food for lunch or we'll eat it for dinner or whatever. I said, okay, cool. So I put all the food out. But in that, that little, it's almost like a pastry container where you can put upstairs. Well, there was 4 pieces of garlic bread.
Love it.
And I put them all in there. And then Mario went to work and I ate all 4. Okay. Now, Mario came home yesterday. He goes, hey, did you eat all this garlic bread? And I'm the only one here. I couldn't even lie.
You had to eat how big were the pieces?
They're fucking Texas toast size.
4 of them?
Yeah, well, I had the whole day. And I'm like, God. And of course, he's pissed for real, right? He's like, Jesus, man. He goes, have some fucking self-control. And I was like, God, it felt horrible. So he literally had to go into the freezer, pull out make his own again. He had to remake.
Is there any guilt?
There was guilt.
Okay, but you're not going to do anything about it.
No, because I bought him his Chinese today.
All right, that's nice.
So he's got some General Tso's up there. I bought it. I did feel guilty. By the way, it's not just guilt. There's shame.
Oh, there's a lot of shame.
To eat 4 pieces of garlic bread?
All right.
4?
Speaking of food, we mentioned earlier we're going to Vegas for our buddy John Muma's 50th birthday party. I believe it's November 20 to 23, something to that effect. And there's 10 of us. We have an Airbnb. There's 9 bedrooms, 18 beds, 8 bathroom, 2 pools. It's obviously just outside the city, the Strip. And we're talking about wanting to have a big meal on Saturday night, the final night. It's his birthday. And so I had thrown out a few suggestions on a side text thing. This is one with all of us. And I'm assuming that the birthday boy would get, it's your birthday. What do you want? Right?
Yeah.
And so Sean Gabbard, he throws out Nobu, which is a Japanese restaurant, and then this French restaurant. Neither one sounds like to me something that John would go to.
Well, the first thing I said, and I go, I don't want to be that guy because obviously Sean Gabbard, who's been on the show before, he actually also gave time. So I guess he was going to make reservations.
Yes.
Like he's already doing work. And I'm like,
you probably have to make reservations in advance.
Of course. But I'm like, I want a steak.
Yeah. No.
Right?
And you mentioned steakhouse. I mentioned this Korean barbecue place.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he just booked it.
Well, he goes, well, another friend of ours who's going, Rory goes, he goes, no, Nobu's great. And he's like, is everybody cool for Nobu? And then I was like, well, I don't want to be that guy, but does anybody want a steak? And they're like, Nobu has steak. And I'm like, all right, well, Nobu it is.
Yeah.
And then you send over an article.
Yeah, because I'm looking it up, and I looked at the menu.
Read the title of the article.
I'm sure it's fantastic. Well, it was just a clip, a couple, they did like a review on YouTube. And it says, Nobu Las Vegas, the most expensive meal we've eaten.
Jesus, that's what I'm saying. Yes. Now, I'm poor now, right?
Right.
Now, even if I'm not poor, I don't want to spend $1,000 on my meal.
It's not going to be that much.
Well, I also don't drink. And so I end up usually getting hosed in that regard.
We'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, no, I mean, I'll do my part.
Well, no, you shouldn't, because these are going to be expensive drinks.
Yeah, but anyway, so people are excited about Nobu in chat, and look, it's not. Yes, obviously, I'm excited about going.
I've looked several YouTube things, and people, I'm excited. It looks fantastic.
I'm gonna be like, I'll have the water and the shrimp toast.
I saw something, the least expensive thing and the most expensive thing. The most expensive was like this Wagyu steak.
Hold on,
that's
let me guess.
A stone that you do it yourself.
Oh, let me guess. What do you mean you do it yourself? You're cooking
it's raw and you cook it yourself on this hot stone.
You gotta cook.
You gotta work. Exactly.
Okay, I'll bet that's gonna be $420.
No, it's not. It's not that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was now. This could be old information. I just saw this on YouTube. He said it was $185.
That doesn't seem not. By the way,
but there is a tasting menu that's like $285.
Okay,
that you get.
Gotcha.
But I don't want. There's a beef tenderloin that's like $45. There's
no. That's
it's not crazy.
No, that's up my alley.
Yeah. No, I looked into it enough, and I'm like,
but
okay.
They said they have steak there, so I can get myself a nice, Newark strip there. Or
I didn't see that. I showed you the menu. I didn't see any, but I don't know. I can't speak Japanese. So I don't know. But you'll be fine.
All right,
but it's gonna be a large bill.
Yeah, no, I know. And again, I didn't want to be that guy, but also, and John is a go with the flow guy, but we're going for his birthday.
Right.
So yeah, and I know he wants steak.
Yeah.
He goes out and he fucking kills his own steak. Yes. I know he wants one. So,
he's not going to get an avocado roll.
Right. Speak up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Let's. Speaking of that, when my boss stays here, should I stock the fridge?
You gotta have like a bottle of wine for them and just have some.
I'll have some champagne here.
Yeah, you gotta have
strawberries,
some
whipped cream,
bread,
some garlic bread,
really, some of your aphrodisiac cubbies. I'll put Barry White playing.
Yeah, and I'll put some bondage stuff in there. Yeah, right. Okay.
No, don't do that. This is a horrible idea. But that's something that Eric would do if he comes over, because he would do something.
By the way, I don't know who did this, but I have that art on the wall that are maps.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see that up there? And on one of the pictures is the Gulf of Mexico, and somebody wrote on my art and crossed out Mexico and they wrote on the thing on the wall.
One of your mids.
I don't know that they're
we're very well behaved.
I don't know that they're funny enough to do
they're well behaved too.
Yeah, I don't know that they have that in them. Although I will say this. So they were here. I wasn't here this past weekend, but they were, and I guess they partied here or whatever. And my one mid's friend who's also here all the time, Torrin, he's the second string center.
Okay.
On the midshipman, and they played golf at a place you play, Eisenhower, and I put their scorecard up on the on the refrigerator, and that was his first opportunity to see that we put his scorecard on the refrigerator.
And it's a horrible score.
And I know his first hole he shot an 11. I know that.
Yeah, that's not you.
Yeah.
By the way, you're the worst people to be playing with, because you pick up your ball. You don't go to 11.
Once you get to 11, you're like, I give up.
There's a thing in golf. We don't care if you're bad, but you can't be slow.
No, right. And I remember I looked at the numbers were like 11, 8, 9, 9.
You should max
8.
out at 8.
Yeah. As soon as you get to 8,
double par max.
Live to fight another day.
Exactly.
But I wish I was here to get to experience him seeing that's on the refrigerator.
Real quick before we get out of here, thank you for all these story suggestions on our Patreon, patreon.com/thedlp.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Should we open up, because in my mind originally, and this could easily be changed, should we open up to just stories amongst the group, like the Super Soaker Tommy Sambazo story? Or are we just doing Rob, Justin, Joe stories?
I think it has. I don't think it has to be Rob, Justin, Joe stories, but it has to be stories that are from
the
this
DLP
show.
universe.
Because like the Scott Apple IBS story, that's ours.
So it has to be a story that we've told on the show.
That
Yes.
we experienced.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Or even
So Tommy Super Soaker counts.
Kind of, because that story was told, I think that was told on a story time episode on our Patreon Palooza.
Yes.
So I that seems like a standard deviation away from what.
Well, no, Joe, to pull back the curtain. Part of the reason I want to do this is people will want to hear those stories, and they'll sign up for the Patreon. Okay, there's a reason. There's a method to the madness.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, then yes, the answer is yes. Of course, we include those
All right.
stories.
Well, is that like if we were like a seeding for like the March Madness? You think that's a 1 or 2 seed? Probably.
It's a big one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
the Black Lesbians is the 1 or 2 seed.
That's a big one. Yeah.
Hawaii.
Yeah. We have to have to seed them. I
mean, we don't have to seed them, but
some of them that stand the test of time, they have to be like the beanbag chair story is going to be. It's going to be when we found out that our former producer fucked his beanbag.
But that's the story.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know that it's brief, but it also stood the test of time.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I know, for forever.
And then like Dan Ninen arguing with us and threatening to fight me on the Isle of Man.
Yes.
I mean, those things. So I don't know what all constitutes a one. Obviously, the story about the girl who stole your phone and everything. That's also it's also an what's the word? An opus, right?
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Well, the Dan Ninen thing's more of a saga.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. So I don't know.
I think we can count. First of all, let's not overthink it. Whatever you think is a saga or story, it's like Justin, speaking of Vegas and John Muma with you guys getting banned, and then the whole situation in the closet. Yeah. So,
that's one story, right?
That whole saga.
Yeah.
And then we have to figure out how many we're going to draft.
Yeah, I got you.
How many each? We'll do snake draft.
And then
we're going to do this before the end of the year. We're just building.
Well, we shouldn't seed them if we're going to.
No, there's no seeding. I'm just saying in your head.
Oh, what you take.
There's no seeding.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm just thinking about in my mind, like when we do the track off. You have in your head who were some of the first picks.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Justin will be back next week, or maybe he won't. Maybe he'll lose his foot. But
even if he loses his foot, that wouldn't. Why would he quit the show?
That's true. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
See ya.